everybody. I'm so happy to see that you've came back. That sentence is really hard for me to say. I don't know why. There's been many times when I go in to edit it, I have to change things around, take the whole sentence out, or I don't know. After all this time, you would think that I could say it better. So I hope you guys are doing well. I just got off of work and I'm bummed. I'm pretty bummed out. My memory is okay at work. I can do my job. We had a talk today, and things are on the lower level, but I feel as of yesterday and today, I'm climbing up, because yesterday and today I was finding things that I forgot. There's several steps in there that I didn't do that I forgot about, and so yesterday and today I've been doing those. I don't have that many things, work orders, claims, whatever, to do. They gave me very minimal to do because of my memory, and I'm doing baby steps. And the last couple of days, I was just like, I don't even know what to do. I've done all my claims, and oh my gosh, but no, I didn't. I forgot some steps and several of them, but I had so little claims that I was able to cover all of them today and fix them. I'm bummed on other levels, and I just don't know how to describe them. I'm still looking at my my subscribers watching my videos, and they're so minimal that it's kind of painful. It kind of stabs me a little bit. I feel like I'm not that entertaining, or I'm not watch-worthy, if that's the right term. I don't know. But my life is pretty boring, except for my visits. It's pretty freaking boring. I don't know. I don't know how to fix things. I have never been one to think of things to do because of my childhood. I was a prisoner in my own home, and decisions were made for me. So it's very difficult for me to be creative with my life. Now, if my YouTube is taken off and I was making a decent income, I would be more entertaining, because I wouldn't be at work for 9 hours actually, and I would be doing things throughout the day and taking you with me. But I work 9 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then when I get off, I try to do a video, edit it, and put it out. It's like I have no time to do anything else. I'm trying really hard to put one out every single day, but sometimes it's hard when your life is this boring. And so the weekends, I don't blow my weekends out. I don't. Saturdays from 5 p.m. after, I spend time with my 2 daughters. I'm not sure what I do rest of the day. I was just sitting here thinking, what do I do for the rest of the days? But I will say that, what am I going to do on the weekends to make things entertaining for you? Where I live, there's not a lot to do. And with my hips, I cannot go walking. I mean, I can for a little bit, then I'm in pretty bad pain. So I just don't know. I do want to go crystal looking badly, really badly, or even geode looking. But for me to afford the gas and a place to stay, I would stay in my Durango, but it's too hot. It's way too hot. If it was cooler, I would say, I'm going to go this weekend and see you later. Well, not see you later, because I would be taking you with me. I had to cool my phone down in the air vents a little bit because my phone was getting hot. My camera, I'm scared to mess up my camera. It's pretty expensive, and so I leave it at home and would use it at home. But as I was cooling my cell phone down, I'm like, why don't I just look for attractions in this area and then go to them? So when I get home, I'm going to do that. I am going to search and do it, and I'll take you with me. I wish I just had much more to talk about. As always, as I've said before, you don't see a lot of what I'm doing. Between me talking, I am thinking of things to talk about. And I delete those out because I don't want you seeing them. So yeah, I didn't have a visit yesterday. I don't know, I felt like I slept good. But since that, I am not kidding. I'm not kidding. Ever since that motorcycle dream that I had, I have felt different. I don't know. I want to say I know why, because of that, but I feel that something has changed in me. Have you ever felt that? Just one day you wake up and you're like, I don't feel the same, what's wrong? And it's nothing bad. It's just like, I don't feel like me anymore, type of thing. And I don't know what's going on. As I said, like 80% of me wants to say that I did pass away in my sleep. I take several medications at bedtime, and a couple of them really reduce my breathing. It slows down really bad, and one of them lowers my blood pressure, and I already have low blood pressure. So I'm kind of risking things with my life on that, I guess. But for me to dream that, I mean, motorcycle, and I came to peace. I mean, about doing things to cross over. It was like so peaceful. I cannot explain that enough. I accepted what I was fixing to do as it needed to be done, and I'm okay with it. I don't care about the pain of going through it. I'm just going to do it. It's really hard to describe because I've never done that before. And then for me to be going upward, because heaven's upward, that confuses me also. Well, it shouldn't confuse me, I should say. It's just a direction of going somewhere. And that, to me, is a sign of something. I was going upward. And then for those two men with big eyes that seen me, the eyes weren't that big, but for the one to say, was she with the people on the bus that crossed over? That's right there, twice in a row, knowing on the motorcycle I was going to do what I was going to do. And then the guy said what he said. And then the second guy said, no, she's alone. And I remember thinking quickly, yes, I'm alone. And I felt like there was something about that. And I don't know what that entails, actually. I feel like I'm figuring things out unconsciously. That sounds very strange, I know. How can I describe this? It's like my inner self is taking over, and which I don't mind, because I've asked my soul, my oversoul, however you want to word it, to, hey, help me out. Help me out on progressing, becoming more spiritual, to help others, you know? Maybe that's what's going on. Do you ever stop and think, my life is crap, I need to change things up? Because I think of that all the time. And I said that just a minute ago with you about how I need to make things more lively in my life. I'm trying to make myself happier. But then, again, I don't know how to do that. What do I do? Where do I find it? How do I do it? That is so hard for me. Some people can do it easily. Years ago, I would go on a date and the guy would have a whole night plan. And me looking back at it, I'm like, what did he do? How did he do that? Did he just, like I said, was going to do, search things out? I mean, I don't know. Some guys got pretty creepy, though, I'll say that. And if any of you are watching my video, then you should be ashamed of yourself. That's all I'm going to say about that. I have woke up with strange bruises on the bottom of my arms, underneath my arms, I should say. And it's just one round bruise. I've seen it twice. And one was pretty bad. And when they're that bad under your arm in that very sensitive area, you're not going to forget how you got that bruise. And then on the inside of my thigh, I had very tiny bruises in a triangle. And the triangle was tiny and the bruises were tiny. And I remember looking, thinking, what could have done that? It was on the inside of my upper thigh. And every time I went to the bathroom, I seen it and I was just trying to figure it out. What is that? I have a feeling that I know what it is, and it has to do with my star family, but I just don't know. So guys, I'm going to end this here. I'm sorry it was short and jumbled and jacked up. I'm so sorry. And I always say I'm trying. I don't want to say that anymore. I just want to do it. I want to add this too. Even though I look for attractions around in my area to take you to, that's something that I cannot do every day because I work 9 hours. I do a video and I edit it. Then I go to bed. And I'm lucky if I'm able to squeeze some food in my stomach. It makes it very difficult, to be honest with you. It really does. But I will see what I can do. So I love you guys so much. I'm so glad that you tolerate me, and I hope you're doing well. I'm going to send each and every one of you love, light, and peace. Bye.